Welcome to Gone in 60 Seconds. It's that time of the week where we talk about all things motorsport. We have so much racing this weekend, and I can't wait to tell you how to watch it, where to watch it, and all that jazz. We'll also cover a few bits of motorsport news too. So let's get straight into it. So we're here every week doing this motorsport news thing, telling you all about everything that's going on and how to watch everything. But we've also got the other channel, and this is Gone in 60 Seconds, where I do car reviews, car news, etc. Some new videos went on the channel this week. The Geely EX5, the Cupra Terramar. We've got way more coming up. We've got the Tesla Model Y Basic. We've got the Fiat Panda, the Honda HR-V. We've got the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. There's a Volvo coming. There is lots of videos have been shot and are ready to go on the channel. So please do make sure you subscribe to watch those, and they are coming up fairly soon. Make sure you subscribe to that one as well as this one, which is the Motorsport channel. I split them up so that they're on separate channels. So please do make sure you subscribe to both. It really does help. Let's get straight into the news, and the first massive piece of news is the saddest possible news of Kyle Busch. Of course, NASCAR champion twice, really fantastic driver, has died at the age of 41, and that is, of course, extremely sad. 41 is no age. I mean, I'm older than that. It's shocking. Yeah, really nice guy, and massive thoughts and love goes out to him, or his family and his friends and his loved ones. So first thing is we needed to pay homage and say that about Kyle Busch, because again, a wonderful champion. Now let's move on to other motorsport news, and first thing is Christian Horner could be back. Now, we mentioned a few weeks ago BYD were targeting an F1 engine. They are really pushing their hybrid technology at the moment. F1 is kind of a perfect fit for that. They also got the money, they got the backing, and they're looking at having discussions already with Christian Horner over taking up that 12th F1 team spot. Of course, there is always the option to buy a team. It looks like Alpine is probably the most likely team for sale. And that would be the easiest way to get into F1 rather than trying to get an entry. But if a giant like BYD is trying to get into F1, then it would be very hard for the FIA to turn around and say no, because BYD don't fail. You know, they've got the money and the backing and the people and all that sort of stuff. So I really think that is, those rumours aren't going away, and there's no smoke without fire. Christian Horner at the helm absolutely makes loads of sense, because for all of his foibles, he is a very decent team principal, extremely big character, and knows his onions, doesn't he? He knows about racing, he knows about Formula One, he's extremely well connected. So it absolutely makes sense that if BYD are serious, they would parachute in someone like Christian Horner, who knows his stuff. So keep your eyes on that one, because I think that developing story is going to just run and snowball until something is confirmed one way or the other. They're either going to buy a team or they're going to try and get that 12th entry. The rules say you can have 12 teams. Cadillac came in this year. It is physically possible. It is just extremely difficult to get into F1. And if you get a new team, the amount it costs to start up, the personnel, the facilities, everything you need to invest into is absolutely incredibly expensive. So it's a massive job to get in as brand new and get up to speed. But you've got to think Christian Horner is probably the right person to do it because of his experience. Next up, Hamilton was asked at the start of this Canadian Grand Prix weekend, are you going to retire? There's been rumours in the last few weeks about him giving up at the British Grand Prix. He's like, no, I'm here for some time yet. He's at least got next year on his contract. It looks like he's very keen and very looking forward, should I say, to stay in F1. He's definitely preferring these cars to last year's. So, you know, that was really good to see him so happy, actually, and so positive. FIA has confirmed the lowest energy recharge limit yet for Montreal. Formula 1 drivers will have the lowest energy harvesting limit of the season in qualifying sessions at this weekend's Canadian Grand Prix. So it goes down again to 8 millijoules without overtake mode, 8.5 with overtake mode, qualifying just 6 megajoules. And all the zones and everything are on the map. Go to racefans.net for the deep dive detail of that one, because there's plenty to get into there. In their roundup, Las Vegas has confirmed its entry through to 2037. That's been confirmed by the Las Vegas Commission. So they're happy to keep that on the calendar for the long term. So that looks like that's staying, which is great for F1 because it really is a big showpiece. In Montreal, we've got upgrades for Mercedes and for Haas. And then there was a really, really big IndyCar crash. I'm not going to play it on here because it's on YouTube. You can go and watch that. And it looks like Rossi is injured. So I'm assuming that puts his participation in the Indy 500 in doubt. So massive weekend this weekend. So let's talk about what sport is happening this weekend, what motorsport is happening. Yes, we've got F1, we've got F2, we've got F1 Academy, we've got IndyCar with the Indy 500, we've got the BTCC at Snetterton, and the supercars over in Australia, in Tasmania. So wow, there is a lot to get into here. Let's start with the Repo SC Supercars in Tasmania. That's all on TNT Sports. BTCC all throughout the day on Saturday and all throughout the day on Sunday on ITV4. Brilliant to put on and just have it in the background during the day and then run in for the races, because the races are incredible. And the support races are even bonkers. Really fun racing. If you haven't watched BTCC yet and you love motorsport, then I urge you to put on ITV4 on Sunday during the day and just leave it on, because it is brilliant. F1 Academy. Now, Silverstone handily make all of these lovely graphics so we can look at the timings. F1 Academy practice at 2 p.m. on Friday, qualifying at 11 p.m. on Friday. Then race 1, now there's 3 races, remember, 3 races because they dropped races in Bahrain and Qatar, so they've added extra races into these weekends. So race 1, Saturday, 2:45, race 2, Saturday, 11:05 p.m, and then race 3, Sunday, 3:45. Then if we look at F2 practice is at 3:05 on Friday, with qualifying at 7 p.m. The sprint on Saturday is at 7:10, and then the race on Sunday is at 5:05. And then F1, it is a sprint weekend, so we've got so much to get into. We've got practice 1 at 5:30. We have got sprint qualifying at 9:30 p.m. Friday evening. We've got the sprint race at 5 p.m. on Saturday, and qualifying for the race proper at 9 p.m. on Saturday, and then the race starts at 9 p.m. on Sunday. Lights out, away we go, 9 p.m. on Sunday. It's also the Indy 500 this weekend, and that is on Sky Sports Mix channel. And the race starts at 5:30 p.m. And that is your motorsport news for this week. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.